ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it. Taking bad hits, taking bad shit. Subscribe for more things. You idiot! Hey, what's up, you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Legends action figure review on the Monster Venom Build-A-Figure Wave Scream. If you're trying to pick up this set, you can order it right now at Big! Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below. Again, I like the packaging for these figures. I like how they changed things up a little bit with the white backdrop. Pretty nifty. We have Scream right over there on the side. Nice artwork. Looks like Clayton Crane's artwork. I could be wrong. And then on this side right here, we get a nice product shot. There's a read up over here. If you want to read it, go ahead and pause it now. There's the other figures from the wave. Then we get that image again, kind of looking less like Clayton Crane's artwork actually. And then on the very top, we get the nice spot varnished Venom logo. And then there's not much more at the bottom. So let's get to it and crack this thing open. And here is Scream out of the packaging. Not looking too bad. I actually think this is a good looking figure. We're seeing reused body parts, which are reused body parts that I like very much. And then we also get some new paint apps right here. And we get some big old hair, which looks really good, and some good paint apps on the hair as well. So let's get a closer look at that head sculpt, and then we'll get a closer look at Scream. Now to briefly go over the history of Scream, aka Donna Diego. She's one of the 5 members of the Sinister Syndicate. This is the second Sinister Syndicate character that we're getting from Hasbro, which is great. Please keep making more of these characters, Hasbro. Please, please, please. But these 5 characters were developed by the Life Foundation, and they're supposed to serve as future super cops for the US, but at the point of their creation, they're more like assassins, and they're all developed from the Venom symbiotes. Scream over here was stationed in California, and they all have the same powers as Venom. Scream over here can use her hair kind of like tendrils, which I think is kind of neat, kind of like the Marvel character Medusa, which I think is pretty awesome. Then she also has the ability to create a sonic blade, which she actually uses to stab Lasher, so that's kind of neat. And then I got into a discussion with X-Man87 about which head sculpt would work as a maskless or, you know, a regular version of Donna Diego, and you can see right here, I think this Jean Grey Phoenix head sculpt works out best. No? If you have any other suggestions, please let me know in the comments below, but I thought that was kind of neat to show that off. But anyway, putting this right back on here, and then getting a closer look at this head sculpt, I absolutely love it. I think they did a fantastic job with this. Look at those clean paint apps, man. The white over the black just looks spectacular. Flawless! I really think they did a great job with this. I mean, it looks like her mouth is actually open because my backdrop just bleeds right into that. That looks really good. I'm very pleased with those paint apps and the sculpt. You know, those eyes and the mouth and everything are all sculpted on there. The hair looks really good. We get this nice shimmer to it. Well, except for that little splotch. That bothers me. But aside from that, I really like the hair. It shimmers very nicely, you know, has that symbiote kind of goopiness to it. So you get little tendril pieces with spikes right here. So that's pretty neat. I dig that. Looks really nice. I'm liking that. Looks really nice. This is my favorite body mold. I'm sorry. I'm just really happy to have it. Yeah, so happy that I can't speak. There are parts of it that, you know, I don't know, came out a little bit weird. Like this bicep joint right here is very loose. I'll get into that articulation in a minute. But yeah, we have very loose joints right there. But I digest. Getting back to the paint apps, I really like how the brown looks over the yellow. Tiny splotch right over there. But really, for the most part, it looks really good, really solid. Really love this Moonstone body mold. We get the same hands that we'd gotten for Carnage. I don't blame them for doing that. That's totally fine with me. But yeah, looks really good. Nice, clean, matted brown paint. I guess I could have added some to the back, but the hair is going to cover it, you know what I mean? And then we get those beautiful Moonstone nuggets, a little bit of marbling right over there. And then they could have added more paint on the outside, but they kind of have this pattern going in towards the middle, which I think is fine. I think it looks pretty good, to be honest with you. I don't have a lot to complain about as far as the paint goes. Any complaints are very minor as far as the paint. I really dig how the plastic, you know, has this nice reflective look to it too. Slight marbling here and there, so it is happening. You can see that she still has the peg holes right down there. Now to go over Scream's articulation, this hair does not allow you to move the head upwards at all whatsoever. That's just a little unfortunate, but I'm not totally surprised. You can't move the head down just a little bit. You also get side-to-side motion right here. It does get in the way with the shoulders, but you know, you could work around it and you get some head pivoting. Shoulders move all the way out that much, which is great. upright and all the way downward. You could rotate 360. Again, we get the super loose bicep swivel right here on both sides. And then we get a single jointed elbow, meets only 90 degrees. We get a swivel at the elbow and both wrists turn side to side and hinge up and down. We get a diaphragm joint that turns side to side. And then you get some nice diaphragm pivot right here. And then you could crunch forward a tiny bit and back a little bit more so. Hips move outward that much. She'll kick forward this much, back a tiny bit, upper thigh cut, double jointed knees. Ankles move down. They don't really move up. You can see a bit of plastic right over here, you know, blocking that. That's frustrating. Not so much on the left side, but more so on the right side. I may take an X-Acto knife and try to shave that off. And then we also get beautiful ankle pivot. Now to measure out this Scream figure, you can see that she is standing just a bit over 6 inches tall. And then here's Scream next to the only other Sinister Syndicate member that we have right now is the Lasher figure, and the height difference between these two looks pretty good. And then here's a Scream figure next to another figure utilizing the Moonstone body mold. We have Ms. Marvel. And then here's Scream next to the other figures from this wave that I've already reviewed. We have Poison, Venom, Carnage, Typhoid Mary, and Spider-Ham. Now, one thing I wanted to see if I could do this with this figure is go ahead and pop one of these hands off. Yep, and it does work out pretty well. And here we have one of the Carnage hands, and it'll port right in there. So for you customizers out there, if you wanted to, you know, mess around with that, it actually still kind of looks pretty cool because she has the red on the top of her hair. But yeah, you know, if you customizers want to take the Carnage pieces and swap them out. And then here's a Scream figure next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. Ooh, man, what's with all these hot, crazy chicks lately? I gotta thank you guys once again for watching my video. I really do appreciate it. It goes a long way when you guys watch my videos all the way from the beginning to the end, as well as when you hit that like button, leave your comment, and please hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. I really like this figure a lot. I actually think she came out looking really awesome. I really love the use of the Moonstone body mold. It really makes sense with this character. She's the thicker of the two female Sinister Syndicate characters, so it makes a lot of sense. And I like that Hasbro has this whole team building in mind with the releases, so that makes me very happy. And plus, I just think it looks really cool, and I'm excited to put her on the shelf. And I'm giving this figure a Sud rating of,
it's not so bad.
And I'd like to know what you guys think. You know, do you think she should have come with interchangeable parts since it would have matched with the Carnage figure, right? You could just plop those off and swap them out. Or do you think, you know, the figure's fine as she is? I think it's a pretty good looking figure. So I'd like to know what you think in the comment section below. If you'd like to see a photo gallery of images, you can find it all over at marvelousnews.com and ShartimusPrime.net. And don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and Twitch. I will be at San Diego Comic-Con this week. I hope to see you there. Meet you at the Hasbro booth. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't. Your face,